I used to think making more money would fix everything. My income kept going up, but my net worth stayed flat, and the reason shocked me. It wasn't big mistakes, it was 7 normal things everyone buys without even thinking about it. Once I cut them out, everything changed. For a long time, I felt like I was doing okay. I was earning more, staying busy, making progress, but I never felt financially free. And here's the truth. You don't stay broke because you're irresponsible. You stay broke because your money leaks in places you don't notice. Eventually, these changes helped me build a 7-figure net worth by 30, not because I was cheap, but because I stopped bleeding money on things that gave me back literally nothing. Let me show you the 7 biggest ones. This is what I call the upgrade cycle, where you upgrade pretty much everything: tech, clothes, vehicles, right? And this is one of the things that I really noticed as I was growing up. I would be upgrading phones every time something new came out. I would be upgrading Apple Watch. I would be upgrading my laptop, my computer, parts of my computer. I would be upgrading the gaming hardware. I would get the new NBA 2K that came out, even though it's literally identical to the last 2K. Really, all of these things, most people don't pay attention to, but they start adding up. Some of these, MacBooks and computers, they go from $3,000 to $5,000. And a lot of the times what end up happening is you add them onto payment plans, and it's just a never-ending cycle that you're constantly financing your future. And one of these things that I also was really into was Jordans. So I would be buying shoes, that were worth $500, $750. I think the highest was like $800, $900. And it would essentially be worn once and sitting in the closet so I could try to preserve as much value as possible. I stopped upgrading my phone every time a new one came out. My excuse was always, come on, it's only 30, 40 bucks a month. Then I realized something uncomfortable. I wasn't buying phones, I was renting them. Every upgrade restarted the clock. Permanent payment, no ownership. So I made one rule. I kept my phone until it actually stopped working. My phone that I'm recording on today, right now, got a cracked screen, some dings here and there, minor things, but it's a great working phone, so I never upgrade. I'm gonna use this thing until it completely dies out. $1,200 phone every 2 years is $600 a year. Invested instead, that one habit turns into tens of thousands of dollars. The upgrade wasn't the problem, the cycle was. 0% interest for 24 months. Sounds harmless, feels responsible, but here's what it really means. Another monthly payment for something that loses value every day. I realized I was trapping future income to pay for furniture I already owned. So I stopped doing that. And what I did instead, I saved up, paid cash, bought fewer, better pieces, used secondhand when it made sense. That $200 a month I used to send to furniture stores, it went straight into investments instead. And that's the difference between decorating a house and building wealth inside of it. I stopped paying for subscriptions I wasn't actually using. And this sounds dumbfounded, but especially in today's world, a lot of people subscribe to things and they forget to cancel it, and it just constantly continues. Streaming services, apps, memberships I signed up for and completely forgot about. Each one felt small, $9 here, $14 there, $20 there, but stacked together, they were quietly draining hundreds of dollars per year. The problem wasn't the cost, it was the invisibility behind it. Money leaving my account without any decision being made. So I audited everything. If I wasn't actively using it, I canceled it. Those dollars stopped disappearing and started working for me instead. This is the sneakiest trap of them all. Every time I got a raise, I upgraded my life. Better apartment, and the better apartment led to new furniture, nicer restaurants, more expensive trips, new car, right? My income went up and my spending went up even faster. For 2 years straight, my salary jumped and my net worth didn't move. That's when it clicked. Most raises disappear because we never let them compound. So I made a rule. When I got a raise, my lifestyle stayed the same for at least a year. The entire raise went straight into investments. That one decision changed everything. Delivery apps, daily snacks, random Amazon buys with the quick click buy now. And it's not that much until I printed out my statements and highlighted everything. And I was spending hundreds and sometimes $1,000+ on convenience alone. And not food, not needs, just convenience. So I deleted apps and made it more difficult to access, planned meals, made spending intentional again. Cutting just $10 a day adds up to thousands per year. That's not deprivation, that's awareness. I stopped buying fear. Extended warranties, protection plans, they're sold as a peace of mind, but they're designed so the company wins, not you. Majority of the time when you buy stuff, it's gonna be covered anyways through the manufacturer warranty, and then the extended warranties, most cases, aren't needed. That's how they make the money. The slim chance of you actually needing it is so small, everyone chips in. That's where they make their money, through the extended warranties. The company wins, not you. Wealthy people don't buy these. They just self-insure. Instead of paying companies to protect me, I built a strong emergency fund. If something breaks, I pay for it myself. If nothing breaks, the money stays mine. That's a real peace of mind. I stopped buying things just to look successful. Nice watches, expensive shoes, expensive clothes, luxury cars, trips for social media, and I told myself perception mattered. But the truth? Looking rich was keeping me from becoming wealthy. I remember sitting in a financed luxury car stressing about bills, and I looked successful and felt trapped. So I sold the car, took the loss, bought reliable cars with cash, cut status spending completely until I was able to actually afford luxury cars all cash. That freed up thousands per month. Freedom feels better than flexing ever did. None of this is about being cheap. It's about not trading future freedom for temporary validation. Every dollar that you spend is a vote for the life that you want tomorrow. So tell me, what's the one thing that you've stopped buying or know that you need to stop buying to build real wealth? Drop it down in the comments below. I read every single one of them and I will reply back as well. So let me know what you got going on below. And if you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button and as well consider subscribing if you want to see more of this. But this lets YouTube know that I'm doing a great job and it does a ton with the algorithm. So I really appreciate the support and I appreciate you tuning in. Catch you on the next one.